Today's lesson, inshallah, classify quadrilaterals. As you know, the quadrilateral is a polygon that has four sides and four angles. It's two-dimensional shapes with four sides. These examples for the quadrilaterals. The first quadrilateral parallelogram. In the parallelogram, we must know each two opposite sides are equal in length and parallel. Each two opposite sides are equal in length and parallel. As we said before, the meaning of parallel, they are two lines never intersect at one point. And also each two opposite angles are equal in measure. Each two opposite angles are equal in measure. Parallelogram, each two opposite sides are equal in length and parallel, and each two opposite angles are equal in measure. For example, this parallelogram A, B, C, D, the length of AB equals the length of DC, and the length of ED equals the length of BC, and AB parallel to DC, and ED parallel to BC. These are sides, and also measure angle A equals measure angle C. They are opposite angles. They are equal in measure. And also measure angle B equals measure angle D. They are opposite angles, then they are also equal in measure. Now, the rhombus. This is the shape of the rhombus. In the rhombus, all its sides are equal in length. The four sides are equal in length. And each two opposite sides are parallel. And also each two opposite angles are equal in measure. For example, this rhombus ABCD. In this rhombus, all its sides are equal in length. AB equals BC equals CD equals DA. The four sides are equal in length. And each two opposite sides are parallel. AB parallel to DC and the ED parallel to BC. And also opposite angles are equal in measure. Measure angle A equals measure angle C. They are opposite angles. Measure angle B equals measure angle D. Also, they are opposite angles. Rectangle. This is the shape of the rectangle. Also, the square is a rectangle, but its sides are equal in length. In the rectangle, each two opposite sides are equal in length and parallel. It's like the parallelogram. And the difference here, all its angles are equal in measure because it has four right angles. In the rectangle, we have four right angles. For example, this rectangle ABCD, opposite sides are equal in length. AB equals DC, and ED equals BC, and opposite sides also are parallel. AB parallel to DC, and ED parallel to BC. They are never intersect. The opposite sides never intersect. And here the four angles are equal in measure. Measure angle A equals measure angle B equals measure angle C equals measure angle D. All of them are equal in measure, and the measure of each of them is 90 because all of them are right angles. Square. This is the shape of the square. In the square, all its sides are equal in length. The four sides are equal. And each two opposite sides are parallel. The opposite sides are parallel, never intersect. And all its angles are equal in measure because it has four right angles also. For example, this square, A, B, C, D. In the square, all sides are equal in length. AB equals BC equals CD equals DA. The four sides are equal in length. And the opposite sides are parallel. AB parallel to DC and ED parallel to BC. The opposite sides never intersect at one point. And the four angles are equal in measure. Measure angle A equals measure angle B equals measure angle C equals measure angle D. Because all of them are right, the measure of each of them is 90 degrees. This is very important, guys. As we said now, in the rectangle, the same properties of the parallelogram, but the difference only the rectangle has four right angles. For that, we can say the rectangle is a parallelogram. It's like the parallelogram, but with four right angles. And also, the properties of the rhombus like the parallelogram, but the difference only the rhombus has four equal sides. For that also we can say the rhombus is a parallelogram but with four equal sides, with four equal or congruent sides, the same meaning equal and congruent. Square. The square is a rhombus. Both of them has the same properties, but the difference in the square we have four right angles. In the rhombus there is no right angles. In the square we have four right angles. The square is a rectangle but with four equal sides. Also here, there is common properties between the square and the rectangle, but the difference only in the square we have four equal sides. Trapezoid. This is the fifth quadrilateral trapezoid. This is the shape of the trapezoid. In the trapezoid, we have one of them isosceles because we have two equal sides in it. In the trapezoid, we must know this. It has only two parallel sides. There is two parallel sides only in the trapezoid. For example, this trapezoid A, B, C, D, AB parallel to DC. Both of them are parallel. But A, D, and BC not parallel because if this continues and this continues, they will intersect at one point. Okay, now we'll start in our sheet. Quickly again, this is the shape of the parallelogram. In the parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel and congruent, and also opposite angles are equal in measure. The rectangle is a parallelogram with four right angles. It's like the parallelogram, opposite sides are equal in length and parallel, but the difference only in the rectangle, there are four right angles. Rhombus. The rhombus, all its sides are equal in length and the opposite angles are equal in measure and opposite sides are parallel. It's like the parallelogram, but it has four congruent sides. The rhombus is a parallelogram with four congruent sides, with four equal sides. Square, all its sides are equal in length, opposite sides are parallel, and all its angles are equal in measure because it has four right angles. For that, we can say the square, it's like the rectangle, but with four congruent sides. It has four equal sides. Trapezoid, we said it is a quadrilateral with exactly two parallel sides. We have two parallel sides only in the trapezoid. As we said, the rectangle is and a rhombus are types of parallelogram. Rectangle is a parallelogram with four right angles. Rhombus is a parallelogram with four congruent sides. And also the square is both a type of rectangle and type of rhombus. It has properties common between square and rectangle and also between square and rhombus. For that we can say the square is a rectangle. It's like the rectangle, but with four congruent sides, and square is a rhombus with four right angles. Now, the first exercise. Give the most exact name for each figure. What is the name of each quadrilateral? The first quadrilateral. Uh, choose one to answer. Yes, Farida Sharawi. Farida.
Yes.
Yes, good morning. What is the name of this quadrilateral?
Good
Re-
morning.
rectangle, square, parallelogram, rhombus, trapezoid. Hmm,
Um,
hmm, Yes, grade 4.
rectangle.
Rectangle. طيب, we said Farida, in the rectangle all its angles are congruent because all its angles are right. In this shape, we have four right angles. I think no, we have only two right angles. These angles, this and this, are not right. One of them obtuse and the other is acute. And also in the rectangle, opposite sides are equal. Is this side equal this side? I think also no. This not a rectangle. Huh? This a trapezoid. Why trapezoid? Because we have only two parallel sides. This side and this side are parallel. Only. But the other two sides are not parallel because here, if this continues and this continues, they are intersect. For that, this a trapezoid. Thank you, Farid.
Trapezoid.
Okay, guys.
You're welcome.
The second. What is the name of this figure? Yusuf. Hmm.
Yes.
Yes, Yusuf. What is the name of this quadrilateral?
Square.
Square. Yes. This a square. Thank you. As we said, in the square, all sides are equal in length and all angles are right angles. It will be a square. The third, what is the name of the third quadrilateral? Uh, Hamza?
Yes.
Yes, Hamza. What is the name of this quadrilateral?
Rhombus.
Rhombus. Good. Rhombus. The fourth, what is the name of the fourth quadrilateral? Um, yes, Ryan Hagag.
Rectangle. Yes.
Yes, it's a rectangle. It's a rectangle. Okay, the next one.
Yes.
What is the name of the next one? Malak Walid.
Yes.
Yes, yeah, Malak. What is the name of this quadrilateral?
Trapezoid. No.
Yeah,
Parallelogram.
parallelogram. Yes, parallelogram. Okay, and the last one. What is the name of this figure? Uh, yes, Muhammad.
Trapezoid.
Trapezoid. Yes, trapezoid. Thank you, Muhammad.
You're welcome.
Okay, guys. Now you have a pencil. You have a ruler. Unit 4.
Yep.
You have pencil and ruler,
Yes.
and you have your sheet.
Yep.
Okay. Exercise number 2.
Yep.
Draw.
Yes.
Draw an exact example for each quadrilateral. We'll draw Trapezoid firstly. Trapezoid. We want to draw an example for the trapezoid. This example for the trapezoid. Yes, this one is a trapezoid. Okay. Okay, guys, huh? Try to draw it, please. You have,
Mister,
yes.
after we finish the sheet, should we send it to you on Messenger? Hello?
You have the model answer of it in the SMS.
Should we send it to you?
No, 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 no problem. No
Okay.
problem. No. Huh? Trapezoid. Have you finished trapezoid, guys? You finished the
Yes.
draw. You finished the drawing, sure.
No, I didn't do it yet.
Okay, you have 1 minute again. You have another 1 minute. Hmm.
Mister,
Yes.
can I show you my trapezoid? Because I'd like draw it.
Okay, show. Show.
Like, should we draw our like the trapezoid ourselves?
Yes, you draw it.
Yeah.
Draw it.
Is it right, yeah, Mister?
I can see it, yeah, Joanna.
Here.
Open your cam.
Okay.
Okay, guys, huh? Now the square. Square. You know, in the square, all sides must be equal in length. This example for the square. Draw the square, please. Have you finished? Square? Square. Okay, see?
Yes.
Okay, rhombus. Rhombus. This shape of the rhombus. Example for the rhombus. This example for the rhombus. D. Parallelogram. This example for the parallelogram. Yes. Rectangle. This one. Example for the rectangle. F quadrilateral. You can draw any figure has four lines. Any figure as you like. As you like. You can draw one like this, for example. Any figure you choose has four sides. For example, this figure. Any figure has four sides. Quadrilateral. Trapezoid, this one is a trapezoid. Square, rhombus, parallelogram, rectangle, and quadrilateral. Draw any figure has four line segments. Okay, grade 4. Have you finished the drawing?
No.
Okay.
Yes, I finished.
Quickly, guys, please. Quickly.
Mister, I finish all.
I have another 2 minutes. Okay, now we'll solve the third exercise, and after that I'll show the second exercise again for you to continue or to complete your drawing. Okay, exercise number 3. Complete the statement giving the most exact name for the figure. A. If the opposite sides of a quadrilateral are parallel, then the quadrilateral is a. Huh, what is the name of this quadrilateral? The opposite sides are parallel. Hmm, Grade 4. What is the name of the quadrilateral if each two opposite sides are parallel? Huh?
Mister,
Opposite
can I
sides
answer?
opposite sides are equal, are parallel in parallelogram, in the rectangle, in the rhombus, and in the square. But guys, the king of this family is the parallelogram. If the question here, the opposite sides are parallel only, it will be Parallelogram. Parallelogram. Okay, B. Huh? If a parallelogram has four right angles, what is the name of it? If the parallelogram has four right angles. Hmm?
Square.
Parallelogram has four right angles.
Quadrilateral.
All of them are quadrilaterals. But
Square.
here, concentrate, guys.
Square.
Concentrate. In the parallelogram, each two opposite sides are equal. Yes?
Mister.
Type what? Wait, please.
Triangle.
Wait,
Square.
wait, please. Listen to me. Listen to me. In the parallelogram, each two opposite sides are equal in length. Not all sides are equal. Only each two opposite sides are equal. What is the figure? Also, each opposite sides are equal but has four right angles. Huh? What is the figure? Each two opposite sides are equal and has four right angles. Which quadrilateral, guys? Yes.
Mister Triangle.
Rectangle. Yes. It's a rectangle. In the rectangle, each two opposite sides are equal, like the parallelogram, but it has four right angles. Then, if the parallelogram has four right angles, it will be a rectangle. Okay, see, if the rectangle has four congruent sides, has four equal sides, then it is a
Square.
yes, good square. Because in the rectangle we have four right angles, and also in the square we have four right angles. But the difference, in the square we have four equal sides. Then, if the
All right
rectangle has
angles.
four congruent sides, it will be square. Okay. D. If a parallelogram has four congruent sides, parallelogram but with four equal sides. What's this figure, guys? It's like the parallelogram, the same shape of the parallelogram. Each two opposite sides are parallel, and each two opposite angles are equal, but it has four right angles. There is no, sorry, it has four equal sides. There is no right angles in it. There is no right angles in it. Huh? What is the figure? Has four equal sides, and we don't have right angles in it.
Rhomba.
Rhombus, very good. Rhombus. Yes, in the rhombus we have four equal sides and there is no right angles. E. If a quadrilateral has four congruent sides, has four equal sides, and four congruent angles, what is the name of this figure? The four sides are equal, the four angles are equal. Huh? What is the name of this quadrilateral? Has four equal sides and four equal angles. Sorry?
Square.
Square,
Square.
yes, square. In the square, we have four equal sides and we have four right angles. For that, all its angles also are equal. Square. If exactly two sides of a quadrilateral are parallel, we have only two parallel sides. What is the quadrilateral has only two parallel sides?
Mister.
Yes,
Trapezoid.
trapezoid. Very good. Trapezoid. Very good. Again, quickly, guys. Parallelogram. In the parallelogram, each two opposite sides are equal in length and parallel, and also each two opposite angles are equal in measure. Rectangle, each two opposite sides are equal in length and parallel, and it has four right angles. For that, we can say the rectangle is a parallelogram but with four right angles. Rhombus, in the rhombus, all its sides are equal in length, each two opposite angles are equal in measure, and each two opposite sides are parallel. For that, the rhombus, it's like the parallelogram, but it has four equal sides. It has four congruent sides. Square, in the square, all sides are equal in length, and all angles are right angles. For that, square, like the rectangle, but it has four equal sides. It has four congruent sides. And also, it's like the rhombus, but it has four right angles. Trapezoid. In the trapezoid, we has only two parallel sides. It is a quadrilateral, has exactly only two parallel sides. Okay, guys, this exercise number two again. If you don't complete your drawing quickly, because we have only 2 minutes to the end of the session. Quickly, please. Okay, have you finished the drawing, guys?
Yes.
Okay. If you don't,
Yep.
you have the model answer in the SMS. You can check the drawing from it. Okay, this guys today's homework. Yes, in the practice book, page 124 from 1 to 12. This today's homework, page 124 from number 1 to number 12. Okay, guys. See you tomorrow, inshallah. Bye. Salam alaikum.
Bye.
Salam alaikum.